Having won the Coca-Cola Cup and European Cup Winners' Cup the previous season, the 98-99 campaign was seen as one for Gianluca Vialli's team to really make an impact in the Premiership. Marcel Desailly, Pierluigi Casiraghi, Brian Laudrup and Albert Ferrer had been a major band of reinforcements brought in the close season, yet with only one win in the first 4 league games, the season had yet to shift out of the low gears and we were only 15th. The first away win was vital, but Ewood Park was a massive bogey ground for Chelsea, who had not won there for 10 years, and the run was 22 years in normal league games. Vialli opted to leave Laudrup and Torre-Andre Flo on the bench and himself out altogether. Desailly was in midfield, as was Celestine Babayaro. Blackburn at the time were under the control of Roy Hodgson and would ultimately be relegated that season. Chris Sutton, in his last season in Lancashire before joining Chelsea, spearheaded the home team's attack.
And Roy Hodgson, checking his watch, along with referee Peter Jones, knows that only too well, but he has, in fairness, done an excellent job in his one season in charge here. He turned a team that was heading towards relegation at one stage into European places, and of course they lost their opening UEFA match here against Lyon from France a week ago, the second leg next week. Chelsea in their all-yellow change strip tonight. Blackburn Rovers in the blue and white, of course. On show in possession for Blackburn, looking for Sutton. Babayaro right behind him, and fans away through to Darlene. Made the angle difficult for himself. Good goalkeeping by Ed de Hoy, who could still have been in trouble. Frank Leboeuf got it clear. Flickcroft, misunderstanding with Christian Daly. Chelsea very relieved. And an early opportunity for Martin Darlene.
Yeah, so you see Leboeuf stepping out, trying to play offside.
Leboeuf knocking it long, and it reaches Babayaro. Got 4 waiting for the cross here. It was a very good challenge by Perez, because he realised that if Babayaro had got the cross in, then Blackburn could have been in trouble.
Yes, it was. It was very effective play by the right-sided midfield player. Fullback got pulled in. Babayaro, plenty of space. Perez saw the danger. Good block tackle.
Some strength in the air here for Chelsea. Leboeuf, Poyet, Desailly, all jostling for position. And it was almost a free header, really. And Poyet usually snaps those up.
Well, we spoke prior to the game about the danger on set pieces. I think he actually hits the post. Well, there it is. Great header.
Desailly. And Ferrer. Casiraghi gets barged into this time without question, and this is a really dangerous position that Christian Daly has conceded the free kick in.
Well, there can't be any complaints about that. And they may regret this, because this is an ideal position for Gianfranco Zola.
A whole list of candidates and would-be takers here, but Zola favourite. Tim Flowers, like a demented man, charging around on his goal line, trying to organise the defence in front of him here. He knows there's a real threat coming up from Zola, and that is a magnificent goal by the little Italian. Tim Flowers was right to be afraid. He didn't get the defence organised in time. Either that or they ignored him, and Zola punished them in fine style.
Well, I did say they may live to regret it, but that's an absolutely brilliant free kick. Blackburn thought about putting Honshaw on the goal line. He was there, then he was lucky to have been sent out. I think if he had stayed there, he would have cleared that.
Sloppy ball by Ferrer. Sutton battling hard to win it. Darlene, challenged by Dubry. Referee didn't like that. Dubry furious because he said he won the ball, which indeed he did. But how is the question? And Mr. Jones didn't like the complaint from Michael Dubry and is going to reach for the yellow card. Certainly did win the ball, but a bit wild.
Well, I'm not sure if that yellow card is for the tackle or whether it's for dissent.
Tim Sherwood lines up the free kick. Looking for Chris Sutton near the penalty spot. Flitcroft goes in, and so too. Well, it was a pretty poor effort in the end by Daly. Poyet. Cross aimed at Babayaro. Now Lasseau. Enjoyed that challenge from Perez. Here's Babayaro again. Leboeuf. Oh, it's a lovely little layoff by Lasseau. And a great ball in too. Zola in there again. What a save. A certain goal.
Fantastic football here from Chelsea. I think it was Callum Davison who came to the rescue. Otherwise, that would have been 2-0.
Brilliant save on the goal. Clearance, I should say, on the goal line by the Scottish left-back. Goal all the way here.
Well, the bus started outside the right foot. Kazaragi into the path of Zola. Zola thinks he's got his second. Davison covering his keeper. Great defending from the Scotsman.
Darlene at the other end. Perez takes over. There's Wilcox. Davidson getting forward now. Sherwood. This is Daly. Jason Wilcox. Tightly marked by Ferrer. Leboeuf loses the header. Darlene finding Sutton. Chance here. Yes! You can feel the relief around Ewood Park. Last season's top scorer is finally off the mark.
Well, that's just what Blackburn needed, just what Chris Sutton needed. A bad error that from Leboeuf. Poor header. Sutton onto his right foot. That's a great finish, but just look at this header for a centre-half. That's an awful clearance. Into Sutton, onto his right foot. He makes himself a little bit of space, angles it to Hoy, absolutely no chance.
Looking for Darlene. Gone through to Sutton. Hoover's clearance. Handed back in by Flitcroft, and a magnificent save by Ed de Hoy.
Well, it was a good save, Alan, but once again, Leboeuf not dominating the air, loses possession. Blackburn quickly onto the shot from Flitcroft.
Peacock pumps it long towards Sutton. Darlene ahead of him, it's a brilliant ball! And that is equally brilliant defending by Leboeuf. He may have made one or two earlier mistakes. He got his team out of jail then.
Once again, direct route to goal. Flick on from Sutton. Last-ditch tackle from Leboeuf. Had to be absolutely spot on. Otherwise, that would have been Blackburn into the lead. And once again, you saw the danger for yourself. The head of Sutton.
And there's a break on here for Chelsea. Babayaro. They've got 4 against 4 at the moment. If they can keep the pace of this attack going, it's slowed now. And Blackburn are getting men back, but still danger. Zola. Wise. And so beaten to it by Christian Daly. And inside the Chelsea half here, Tim Sherwood is injured, and a mistake has given the ball away here to Martin Darlene. The goalkeeper just did enough to throw him off his stride. Bizarre incident this, and still danger. Sutton gets back, and it's cleared almost off the line by Ferrer. Well, what a strange incident that was.
Well, Tim Sherwood is in offside position, but if he's not interfering with play, but he does interfere with play there. I mean, I'm no referee, and I'd like to get a ruling on that. I'll be interested to hear what Andy's going to say half-time, but certainly it was a great opportunity for Blackburn.
Daly finds Darlene again, and it goes through to Sutton again, and Flitcroft should score. Blackburn should be going in at half-time in the lead.
Well, that was absolutely top-class play. Roy Hodgson disappointed because you're right, Alan. Great link-up play with the front two. Little dummy from Darlene. Sutton holds it. Great support play from Flitcroft. And really, that should have been the number 2 for Blackburn. It's got to hit the target from all of, 12 yards.
I think the whistle is imminent now, the half-time one, that is. And there it goes to bring to a close a very entertaining 45 minutes football here in Lancashire. It's 22 years since Chelsea won a league game here. Ewood Park's changed, of course, quite dramatically since then, thanks to Jack Walker's enthusiasm and his millions. He's transformed this club into one of the powers of the game, and of course they actually won the first league title in 81 years under Kenny Dalglish, and they believe that in Roy Hodgson they've got a manager who can take them back to those kind of dizzy heights again. Gets it back from Ferrer. Casaraghi looking again for the Spanish international. Well, clever play as Wise takes over. 3 in the box as well here. Casaraghi far post, couldn't find him though. Still danger for Blackburn. Babayaro, Zola. Good work by goalkeeper Flowers. Well, I thought so. For a moment there, I think Flowers thought what I did, and the referee dramatically whistled.
He's given a penalty, Alan.
Yes, indeed.
Let's have a look at it clearly. Is there any contact? Well, certainly Zola leaves his left leg behind. Tim Flowers does catch him.
Flowers will feel aggrieved as he dived at Zola's feet, but a penalty it is.
I can't believe he's even gone for the ball, because that ball was going away from the goal. Zola was going absolutely nowhere. He's given a penalty and a chance for Chelsea to go into the lead.
And Leboeuf usually doesn't miss them. And he hasn't this time either. 100% record from the penalty spot for Frank Leboeuf, but Roy Hodgson is livid about the decision, and he will be as well. Chelsea back in front. Davidson's cross. Dewberry who gets it away. Zola with a clever little ball there, but credit to Sherwood who read it and was then fouled by Dennis Wise, who is calling to the touchline here. Dennis Wise, I don't know whether it's the problem he's got or somebody else. I'm not sure what that was all about. Any ideas, Trevor?
Well, he's signalled as if he's got an injury and he wants to come off.
He's taking off the captain's armband, so clearly he is. And the crowd getting very anxious because they're taking time to get Roberto Di Matteo on in his place. He's only just taken his tracksuit off now. He wasn't warmed up already at all.
Well, not too bad knowing of injuries, Alan. I would guess it perhaps a strained hamstring.
Davidson. Sutton's header was a good one. Sherwood. Sutton again. And Leboeuf clears for a throw. Flitcroft and Carling on the near post area here. Flitcroft won the header, and he's there again to turn it back in. And it's a goal by Perez. Flitcroft did brilliantly, and the little Frenchman finished off with his first ever goal for Blackburn Rovers. And Roy Hodgson has taken that opportunity to come out and continue his complaint, presumably about the penalty to the linesman. 2-2.
Leboeuf was responsible, could have hooked it anywhere, allowed Flitcroft to put the ball back into play, and there was Perez on hand to get the equaliser.
Perez did well, a towering header. Darlene.
That was good play from Desai. The moment he saw Leboeuf going into an advanced position, he went back into the back four to cover for him and held off Darlene.
And a bit of controversy then as Perez made the sliding challenge on Rousseau. The crowd obviously feeling that Rousseau made the most of it. It certainly seemed from here as though Perez caught him. It was a genuine attempt to win the ball. He just carried through. And will be booked.
Well, I don't think there's any contact at all there made on Rousseau.
Christian Daly. Perez. Bright and lively, sparky down that side tonight. Surely fouled, and Rousseau's going to be in trouble here.
He's got to go, Alan. He's got to go off. He cannot stay on for that.
Well, he's a fiery character, as we all know, Graham Rousseau. And the red card is the inevitable outcome of that flash of temper.
Mr. Perez has got the yellow card,
Perez is
and he's off.
in trouble as well, because of course he's already been yellow carded. And Roy Hodgson continues to berate Stephen Lodge, the fourth official, who can't do much about it. And that is anger. And that is a dismissal for Sebastian Perez. But Roy Hodgson, I've got to say, is one of the most calm, articulate, intelligent, reasoned managers around. I don't think I've ever seen him quite as angry as he has been down on that touchline tonight over some of the major incidents that have shaped this game.
You may see him even angry if Chelsea score a third.
And they're in danger of doing that. Zola. Kasaragi, far post. And the deflection inadvertently took it goalwards. And now we've got a substitution. Gianfranco Zola makes way for Brian Laudrup, who started the match against Helsingborg in the Cup Winners' Cup last week, but started tonight again on the substitutes bench.
I would think the defenders for Blackburn will be absolutely delighted to see the back of Zola, because he's been quite outstanding tonight. Been responsible for both goals for Chelsea.
Now danger here. Sherwood tried to pull it back to Sutton. That was very good defending, I must say, by Michael Dewberry. Wilcox with the corner kick. And it's a decent one, and it's found a way through to Peacock, who sort of stabbed at it towards that near post.
Sherwood gets a quick reaction because the ball's going wide, puts out his left foot, it almost deflects it into the net.
The competitive presence of Billy McKinlay replacing Jason Wilcox for Blackburn Rovers, and it's Kasaragi who's going to come off for Chelsea to be replaced by Tolo Andre Flo, who had a couple of fingers dislocated in that European match last week. And the Norwegian international will be a problem, an extra different problem now for Blackburn's defenders in the last 10 minutes or so here. Darlene goes down, and the referee thinks about it and has pointed to the spot. Penalty.
If that's inside, it's a correct decision. There it is, 2-foot inside. Referee right on the spot. He's thought about it, and he had to get it.
And it looks like Chris Sutton stepping away with the opportunity of giving Blackburn Rovers the lead from the penalty spot. He's already ended his goal famine. Can he double his total? Yes! Blackburn are in front. Relief for the manager. Joy around Ewood Park. And misery for Dewberry, who gave the penalty away.
Very eventful, many talking points, some great football, some excellent goals. This Monday night back to its best.
Absolutely. And plenty for Andy and Richard to dissect, I'm sure, when this game's over. Here's Laudrup. Gets it back from Ferrer. Good ball. Flo in the middle. Yes! Brilliant goal by Flo. 3-3. He said, "How could you question me?" And he said, "Thank you."
What great football from Chelsea. The Dane starts it, a great ball from the Spaniard, another great ball from the Dane, and the Norwegian finishes. Cosmopolitan goal, but great football, whichever country you play in. And that really is a superb finish. Flo's still got a lot to do. Front foot volley, Flowers, absolutely no chance. Wonderful football, great finish.
Desai, Babayaro. Laudrup. What a quality ball that was for Flo's equalising goal. Desai. Flo. Ferrer. Chelsea going for a winner now. Decent ball in towards Poyet. Well, that was good defending by Daly. Into the last 5 minutes. And what with all the stoppages for various reasons, there'll be a bit, 2 or 3 minutes you would think of stoppage time to be played.
Hopefully the referee will make it a little bit more than that. We don't want this game to end.
Ferrer plays one over the top. Flo is onside. Laudrup's in support. Can Chelsea snatch another? There was never a doubt with this boy. Flo's been on the field 5 minutes. He's got 2 goals. He's turned a possible defeat into a possible victory.
Well, Blackburn were pushing up, looking for offside. Flo timed his run to perfection. He's got a choice. Does he give it to Laudrup? No. This lad's so confident. He says, I'm going to score myself. Great control. Second touch into his path. Just slots it down the left-hand side of Flowers. What a great finish under pressure. 2 defenders close on him. What does Luca think of it?
He's flying. He'd have been proud of the 2 finishes that Flo has produced here. And as Sherwood sends one wide, poor old Blackburn have got to start all over again. What a night for him. Who would be a manager?
I think the sending off, Alan, was a significant moment in the game because I think it's worked in Chelsea's favour. Although they're down to 10 men, I think they've passed the ball and made their superiority count. They've passed it better than Blackburn, and that's been the difference for me.
And here goes Laudrup. Brilliant play by Laudrup. Oh, if that had gone in, that would have been a goal worth seeing over and over again. What skill, what audacity. Nutmegging Peacock.
Lovely bit of skill, wasn't it? You know where he's going to put this. He's going for the far post, just drags it slightly too much. Great play again from Laudrup.
If the referee's clock is more or less in tandem with ours, then we've still got 3 minutes to go, or thereabouts. Flo with a great header down to Di Matteo. Chances again here. Laudrup, Flo peels away. He could get the hat-trick. Great save! And still a chance for a goal, but Di Matteo couldn't reach the loose ball. Wonderful goalkeeping by Flowers to deny Flo a hat-trick.
But what a ball again from Laudrup. Whenever he's in that position, he always plays the right ball. Absolute dream for any striker. Really, Flo should have scored, but credit to Flowers. A wonderful save. That would have wrapped it up.
Only seconds remaining.
When you consider what Blackburn have put into this game, it's an absolute shattering blow. Prior to this match, they couldn't score. They've got 3 tonight, but it's still not enough to get them a point.
We've just seen one for the archives at Ewood Park tonight. Gianluca Vialli's change, bringing on Torre Andreflo, completely altered the course of this game. A game that will live in the memory for some time. And even Roy Hodgson, I think now, almost had to congratulate Gianluca Vialli on his masterstroke, despite his disappointment. Where do you begin to assess and look back on this classic encounter? Marvellous game of football at Ewood Park. It ends Blackburn Rovers 3, Chelsea 4.